The storm is creating spatial disturbances throughout the system. Initial scans are picking up clouds of ionized subspace radiation and chronometric particles. This is curious. Sensors are registering a stationary object. It is not far from our position. Unlikely. I suspect... As I suspected, a navigational buoy. It appears to be the navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies. It is intended to inform those who arrive here that Pavo is a protected reserve. Sensors indicate heavy hull ionization on this buoy. I believe it has been disabled by the effects of the ion storm. Navigational buoy 226 is nearby and should provide us with a means to reinforce hailing frequencies between the ship and the Pavo research station. However, I recommend caution in navigating further into...
You are entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is prohibited.
I have detected something of interest. Sensors show the formation of a spatial uncertain. It appears to be providing stability to the ion storm, similar to the eye of a hurricane. I'm also... Scanning. The Crossfield class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum. You'll have to forgive me for staring. See, in our universe, you're dead. By my hand. I'm afraid we didn't see eye to eye on who should take command after the Klingons killed Captain Schaefer. For what it's worth, our you died very quickly. Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely sure how, but judging by the sensor readings I'm seeing, and that rather impressive I'm sure the science behind all of this is fascinating, but we have some more immediate concerns to address, namely the Klingon boarding parties running wild on my ship. Excellent. I'll have Patel, my chief of security, meet your team at the transport coordinates with the security detail. You'll have to clear. I'm sure. Excellent.
Sensors indicate numerous life signs in your vicinity, reading multiple high-energy discharges as well. The data is consistent with 23rd century phaser and disruptor weapons.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery. Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Our captain...
Oh, we're transmitting now. Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more... Yes. As if the Klingon boarding parties weren't enough to deal with. I see. We'll do what we can from the bridge, but I'm afraid we're a bit locked down here at the moment. Find Patel. She should be able to override whatever the mutineers are doing to raise those fields. Take them down and make your way to the turbo lift.
Huh. Sounds like our guests got a warm...
Look out! They're still alive!
Now that I have your attention, I have some questions. Tilly has plans. Yes? She always has plans. And you're going to tell me what they are. Oh, you'll resist, of course. You're a Terran, after all. But let's be honest, Chief. You will tell me what I want to know. Apparently, Tilly's new allies are still with us. If you want something done right. weapons at highest setting. Open fire! Kill them now! Kill them or I'll kill you!
I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I make it a habit to be on the outside of an agonizer booth. I've spent my fair share of... I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and mutinous riffraff to end Sylvia Tilly. I'm surprised she hasn't killed them all herself. In the meantime, I have orders to... Not a problem. There's no code written I can't crack. Go, go, go! Keep me covered! Damn! You want me to finish? Maybe keep them off me for more than 5 seconds? Almost got it! All right, I got it. The security fields are using my authorization codes now. Clear! Let's move! Let's get to the bridge. The turbo lift is that way. Watch your corners.
No quarter, no prisoners. Attack!
Ambush! Give me a second to get this field down.
We're reading the loss of some good news for a change, though I'm not terribly surprised. Woman's heart is killed in a honey badger. I'm afraid the Klingons have taken several lower decks and are moving in your direction. Keep your weapons hot.
I hear Klingon disruptors up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Do not let that Klingon scum use this junction!
Hold your position. There's been the Klingon kind. Specifically, they've taken control of main engineering. Evacuate sounds a lot like retreat to me, and that is not gonna happen either. This is my ship, and I recommend you deal with this problem quickly. Neither of us will enjoy their solution.
Klingons probably cracked Rothman's code. Idiot.
Bad news first. Seems there's more Klingons down there than we thought.
Rastin! Come in, Rastin! We're trapped on the engineering deck! Send reinforcements, now! Great. Mutineers and Klingons! Take them all down!
Get these doors open! The Mark wants these cowards dead!
They aren't even targeting vital systems. They're just trashing the place. Main engineering is just up on the
Ratman's dead, and we will be too if you don't get that turbolift open.
On your lead, we'll breach. Go high, I'll go low.
Die well! Die with honor!
Looks like the Klingons are in a...
Hope you know what you're doing. That warp core looks fit to breach.
Nicely done. Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language! Ugh, cursing. It's such a filthy habit. You did well against the mutineers. They weren't fond of my decision to seek asylum, I'm afraid. While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we? First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said about asylum. I do. The mutiny was unfortunate, but what can I say? We're Terrans. Dominance is often challenged and must be maintained. The mutineers saw an opportunity, took their shot, and missed. Big time. Everyone left saw the price they paid for their failure. Believe me, the rest of the crew will fall in line. I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem. Apparently, my chief of security felt like spending time in an agonizer booth during most of the conflict. Honestly, Patel, if I knew you liked the booths...
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to. Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order before those Klingons come back to finish us off. Now that's not going to be easy. I'm down a chief engineer, the power grid is a shambles, we have multiple... Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm does. Monitor that console while I try to get the main start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector. Klingons! All hands! Repel boarders!
Kill everyone, but the captain is mine.
Okay, main deflector is in position. Recalibrate it now. Ugh, they're like Zethian bed roasters. Get off my ship!
Sensors are picking up numerous Klingon vessels decloaking.
Captain should be on their... Thank you. If we sur...
I do not know how we came to be here in the future, and I do not care. What I do know is that we have a mutual enemy. There is nothing complex about it. I mean to destroy that ship, and you with it. If you get in my way, be smart, then you are a fool.
Altering course. They're headed toward Pacem in full haste. Discovery has lowered the defenses, leaving transporter systems to Pavo's surface.
The captain has left the ship. Discovery is back.
Leaving numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Based on what the sensors recorded during the attack, it appears we were hit by psionic energy, manifested into an energy pulse of considerable...
I don't like red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so... Did you hit your head in that fight? I think what I have to gain...
I am reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. Captain Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected. Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern. I believe I can devise a means to neutralize her technology, but I will need time to conduct research. Rest assured that I will endeavor to counter Tilly's insidious actions as soon as possible. I ask that you prepare to take action at a moment's notice. The lives of untold millions, including our own, could be at stake. Our information about events at Pavo is incomplete, but I believe the Terrans are undertaking a large-scale operation there. They have managed to coerce the planet's consciousness into serving their violent needs. Furthermore, they've turned Pavo's transmitter into a potent weapon. Time is of the essence. While the Alliance is mobilizing a larger response, we are, in effect, the first responders. It falls to us to do what we can to stop Captain Tilly and her crew before they solidify their control of Pavo. Failing to do so could be catastrophic. Ideally, we should return the Discovery and her crew to their proper time and space. Under the circumstances, removing the Terran presence from Pavo is the more immediate, logical need.